Namaste everyone, welcome to the class. Now let us solve this 13th question. In this 13th question, first problem is x divided by 2 plus 5 is less than or equal to x divided by 3 plus 6, and x is a positive odd integer. So we will solve it and we will see what are the different positive odd integers x can take. So first of all, we can multiply each term by LCM of the denominator. So here LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. So multiply by 6. Okay, multiply by 6 or multiply each term by 6. Better, I will say that multiply each term by 6. Okay, so first term when you multiply by 6 you will get 3x. 5 when you multiply by 6 you will get 6 5 the 30. This is less than or equal to. Here you multiply by 6 you will get 2x, and this 6 you multiply by 6, so 6 6 you get 36. Now this 2x I will move to the left side, so therefore I will say that 3x minus 2x is less than or equal to 36 minus 30. So 3x minus 2x is x. So x is less than or equal to 36 minus 6 is 6. So x is less than or equal to 6, and here in the problem x is a positive odd integer. So therefore I will say that therefore x is equals to, now positive odd integer, so I will take positive odd integer. So we will start with 1. So I will start with 1. I will say 1, 3 and 5. X is 135. Okay, done. This is our 13th problem, part 1. And then part 2 we have 2x plus 3 divided by 3 is greater than or equal to 3x minus 1. Okay, just take it down. I will drag this problem. Okay, now here this is x is an even integer. So this is our second part, second problem. Now here we multiply both the sides by 3 4 are 12. So multiply both the sides. Multiply both sides by 12. So therefore here I will get 4 times 2x plus 3 is greater than or equal to 3 times 3x minus 1. You can also say we are cross multiplying. This 4 is multiplied here, this 3 is multiplied here. Okay, so now open the bracket. We get 4 to the 8x plus 4 3 the 12. This is greater than or equal to 3 3 the, we have 9x minus 3. Now here we have 8x, here we have 9x. I will bring this 9x here. So I have 8x minus 9x is greater than or equal to minus 3 minus 12. So 8x minus 9x is minus x. This is greater than or equal to minus 15. Therefore I multiply by minus 1. So I will get x is less than or equal to 15 plus 15. So my x is less than or equal to plus 15. Okay, so x is less than or equal to plus 15, and here in the problem x is even integer. So let us write all even integer which are less than 15. Therefore x is equals to, so even I will start with 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay, so this is the value of x. X is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and 14. Okay, so this is 13th question. Now let us move to 14th problem. Now here the 14th question is given that x belongs to integer. Solve an equation and graph the solution. Okay, so x is an integer value and here we have the problem. So now we can solve this problem by splitting in two parts, or we can solve without splitting into part. Now I will try to solve this problem without splitting into part. Here I can see that the middle portion has two rational functions with a denominator 2 and 3. So their LCM of the denominator is 6. So better we multiply each term by 6. So here multiply each term by 6. Now when we multiply each term by 6, we get 3 6 are 18. 18 is greater than or equal to, when I multiply this by 6, here I will get 3 times x minus 4 plus, here it is 2x, and this is greater than or equal to 2 into 6. So 2 into 6 is 12. So this will give us 18 greater than or equal to, now 3x, here I open the bracket, 3x minus 3 4 the 12 plus 2x, and this is greater than or equal to 12. Now 3x plus 2x is 5x. So here 18 is greater than or equal to 5x minus 12, and this is greater than or equal to 12. Now I will add 12 on each term, means I will add 12 with each term. So here I will get, therefore 18 plus 12 is greater than or equal to 5x minus 12 plus 12, so 12 will cancel, and this is greater than or equal to 12 plus 12. So 18 plus 12 is 8 plus 2 10, and this is 30. So here I will get 30 is greater than or equal to 5x, and this is greater than or equal to 12 plus 12 24. So therefore I will say, now I will divide all the terms by 5. So 30 divided by 5, it will be greater than or equal to, here x, and this is greater than or equal to 24 divided by 5. So therefore 5 6 are 30, 6 is greater than or equal to x, and x is greater than or equal to 5 4 are 20, and then 4 40, 5 8 are 40. So x is between 6 and 4.8. Now in the problem, x is an integer. Okay, so x is an integer. So integer between 6 and 4.8 is 5 6. Okay, because 6 is included. So here I will say that, therefore x is 5 comma 6. This is the value of x. Okay, so this is problem number 14. Now here problem number 15 is solve 1 is greater than or equal to 15 minus 7x, which is greater than or equal to 2x minus 27. Now in this problem, again this is quite similar to the previous problem, but I cannot solve this as we have done in the previous problem, because now variables are at two places, they are not at one place. So if I subtract 2x from each term, then from each side, then what happens, this 1 will become 1 minus 2x, and then it is very difficult for me to bring all x together. So what we do, we divide this problem into small problems. So here I have 1 greater than or equal to 15 minus 7x, which is in turns greater than or equal to 2x minus 27. So I will divide into part. So I will say that, therefore 1 is greater than or equal to 15 minus 7x, and this 15 minus 7x is greater than or equal to 2x minus 27. Okay, now this is 7x, I will bring on left side. So therefore I have 7x. Okay, I am bringing this minus 7x on left, so this will become plus 7x. 7x is greater than 15 minus 1, this one will move here, and here I will say this 2x I will move left side. So I have minus 7x minus 2x, this is greater than or equal to minus 27 minus 15. So therefore I will say that this 7x is greater than or equal to 14, and here minus 7 minus 2 is minus 9x, this is greater than or equal to minus 27 minus 15, so 7 plus 5 12 and 2 plus 2 4. So minus 9x is greater than or equal to minus 42. Okay, so therefore I have x is greater than or equal to 2 and I have, now I will divide both the sides by minus 9, so I have x. Now this sign will change, greater than will become less than or equal to. Whenever you have negative numbers on both the sides and you are removing negative number, that is you are dividing both the sides by negative number or you are multiplying both the sides by negative number, so what happens, your sign of inequality will change. So here x is less than or equal to minus 42 upon 9. So therefore you can say that x is greater than or equal to 2 and x is less than or equal to, now when I divide with 9 this 42, so 9 4 the 36, okay, 9 4 the 36, or better we first cancel this with 3, so 3 3 the 9, 3 1 the 3, 3 4 the 12, so 14 upon 3, so 3 4 the 12, now 2 is remaining 20, 3 6 the 18, so 4.666 it will continue, so I will say that x is less than 4.67. In the problem it is given that x is a natural number, so natural number where x is greater than 2, greater than or equal to 2 and less than or equal to 4.67. So I have the value of x as 2, 3 and 4. So 2, 3 and 4 are the possible values of x. So x is 2, 3 or 4. Okay, simple. This is our 15th problem. Now the problem number 16 is if x belongs to integer. Now this z is also stands for integer. I stands for integer. Similarly z also stands for integer. Now if x belongs to integer, solve 2 plus 4x less than 4x minus 5 less than or equal to 3x. Okay, so again you cannot solve this problem. Okay, in this step you have to divide it in two different parts. So here in solution I will say that 2 plus 4x is less than 2x minus 5 is less than or equal to 3x. Now I will divide it in two parts. I will say that therefore 2 plus 4x it is less than 2x minus 5 and I will say that 2x minus 5 is less than or equal to 3x. Okay, now I will move this 2x on left side, so therefore I will say that 4x minus 2x is less than minus 5 minus 2 and 2x minus 3x it is less than or equal to plus 5. Now 4x minus 2x is 2x, so I will say that 2x is less than minus 7 and 2x minus 3x is minus x is less than or equal to 5. So therefore I have x is less than minus 7 divided by 2 and we have x, this will become greater than or equal to minus 5. So therefore x is less than minus 3.5 and x is greater than or equal to minus 5. So therefore all the possible integer between minus 5 and minus 3.5 are minus 5, minus 4, that's it. Okay, minus 3 and minus 4, you cannot take minus 3. Yes, so these are the two possible integers. Okay, you can see on the number line, here we have 0, then we have minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. Okay, so I want between minus 3.5, so somewhere here, and between 5 here. So between these two values we have -4 and -5. Okay, so they haven't asked me to plot it on the number line, but I have done it. Now I remember that in one question we have to plot it on number line also, where it is given given that this solve the inequation and graph. Okay, graph the solution. Here they said that graph the solution in problem number 14. So in problem number 14 I haven't a graph, so let us graph it. So here we take 0 as there is no negative number. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, write down 4, 5 and 6. So this 5, value 5 and this value 6 we highlight. This is the solution on the graph. This is a solution on the graph. This is 16th problem. Now here 17th question is solve 4x minus 10 upon 3 less than or equal to 5x minus 7 upon 2. X belongs to real number and we have to represent the solution set on the number line. Okay, so let us write the question. 4x minus 10 divided by 3 less than or equal to 5x minus 7 divided by 2. Okay, so what we do here, cross multiply, or we can say that multiply both the sides by LCM of denominator, that is 6. So I will get 2 into 4x minus 10, it is less than or equal to, here I will get 3 into 5x minus 7. Now open the bracket, 2 for the 8x minus 2 10 the 20. This is less than or equal to 3 5 15x minus 3 7 the 21. Okay, so now 8x and here we have 15x. So 8x minus 15x, this is less than or equal to, here I have minus 21 plus 20. So here minus 7x is less than or equal to minus 1, and this gives me x is less than or equal to minus 1 upon minus 7. That will give me x is less than or equal to 1 upon 7. So x is less than or equal to 1 upon 7. But what is the problem? X belongs to real number. Okay, so x belongs to real number. So less than 1 upon 7, all the numbers I will mark on the number line. X belongs to real number. Okay, fine, right. So what we will do, we will draw a line. This is a number line. On this number line, let us see, we have 0 here. Then we can divide 7 parts for 1. So here we have 1 by 7. Here we have 2 by 7, 3 by 7, 4 by 7, okay, 5 by 7 and so on. Okay, we have to include this 1 by 7. So this 1 by 7 we mark this like this, and then we draw a line like this. Okay, so you can do like this, or what else you can do, you can show it little above this number line. Okay, let me rub it. I can show. So here what we do, instead of on this line, we will draw it somewhere above it, and we will draw a line which will go parallel to this axis, and we will mark an arrow which will indicate that it will keep on increasing on the left hand side. So this is our representation of this solution on the number line. This is 17th question. 18th problem is solve 3x upon 5 minus 2x minus 1 upon 3 greater than or equal to 1. X belongs to real number and we have to represent this on number line. So here 3x upon 5 minus 2x minus 1 upon 3, it is greater than or equal to 1. So what we do, we multiply each term by 15. So here it become 9x minus this will become 5 into 2x minus 1, and this is greater than or equal to 3 5 is 15, 1 multiplied by 15. So we say that 9x minus 5 to the 10x plus 5, this is greater than or equal to 15. Now 9x minus 10x is minus x plus 5, this is greater than or equal to 15. So therefore it will give us minus x greater than or equal to 15 minus 5. Therefore we say that minus x greater than or equal to 10. So minus x is greater than or equal to 10. Therefore you can say that x is less than or equal to minus 10. So x is less than or equal to minus 10. You have to change this sign of an equation when you are dividing both the sides by a negative number. So therefore on number line, this is your number line. On this number line, here let us say we have 0. Then here we have minus 1, minus 2, okay, or else instead of minus 1, minus 2, we will start with minus 2, minus 4, okay. So we say that minus 2, minus 4, minus 6, minus 10, minus 12, and so on. So we have to take all real number which are less than or equal to minus 10. So here minus 10 we will show like this, and then we will show a arrow which is extending towards the left hand side. So this is our solution for problem number 18. Now let us see this question number 19. Given that x belongs to real number, we have to solve the following inequation and we have to graph it on the number line. The solution, the problem is minus 1, it is less than or equal to 3 plus 4x, and this is less than 23. So what we do? We subtract 3 from each side. We subtract minus 3. Okay, so here we will get, therefore minus 1 minus 3, it is less than or equal to 4x, it is less than 23 minus 3. So minus 1 minus 3 is minus 4, it is less than or equal to 4x, it is less than 20. Now I will divide by 4. Throughout I will divide by 4. So here I will have minus 1 less than or equal to x is less than 20. So that means our x is lying between minus 1 and 20. Now I have to graph it. That means on number line I have to plot it. So on number line, say here we have 0. We can say that this is 2, 4, 6 and dot dot dot, but dot 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 how we will show. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, we have 18, and then what we can do, 18, and then I will show 20. So here we have 20, and here on left side we have minus 1, minus 2 I will say, minus 4. So minus 1 will be somewhere here. So our x is greater than or equal to this minus 1. So we will draw a complete circle, filled circle we will say, and draw a line and till this 20. Okay, you have scale, to use scale, and here you show a open circle. So here we have a completely filled circle, and here we have a hollow circle. We say hollow circle. So this is a representation of this solution on the number line. This is 19th question, and now let us see the 20th question, the last question for today's lecture. Now here the 20th problem is solve the following inequation and graph the solution on number line. Okay, so the problem is in mixed fraction, so let us convert it in proper fraction. Here it is minus 2 divided by 3, it is less than or equal to x plus 1 divided by 3, it is less than 3 plus 1 upon 3. Okay, so first thing what we can do, we can subtract 1 divided by 3 from each side we will say. Okay, so therefore we have minus 2 by 3 minus we have 1 by 3, it is less than or equal to x, it is less than 3 plus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3. Okay, so here 3 2 is 6, 6 plus 2 8, so this is minus 8 divided by 3 and this is minus 1 divided by 3. It is less than or equal to x and this is less than plus 3. Okay, this minus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 will cancel. So therefore I have minus 9 upon 3, it is less than or equal to x, it is less than 3. So minus 9 upon 3 is what? Minus 3. So therefore I will say that minus 3, it is less than or equal to x, it is less than 3. So x is between minus 3 and plus 3. X is between minus 3 and plus 3 and we have to plot it on the number line. So simply draw a number line. We have 0 here, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and here on this side we have 1, 2 and 3. Okay, now we will use a filled circle on the left hand side because minus 3 is less than or equal to, and here we will use a open circle. Okay, hollow circle we will say. So this is our 20th problem. Simple. Okay, again I request you all to go through the solved examples, see how it is solved in the book and accordingly follow in the exercise. Thank you.